So now we're going to talk about how we view and analyze the results from the quizzes that we give through Google Forms. And I pulled up a quiz that I had given as an extension activity last year to see what my students knew prior to starting this unit. And if we look here are the questions, but right here where it says responses, this would be where you click to see the responses. And there are different ways that you can see the results and analyze. You can go by each question and you can see how many people actually did the question, how many people got it right, and you can add feedback. So I could add feedback for the 4 responses that answered correctly, and I could give the same feedback for the ones who did not answer it correctly. And so that can go directly to the students. You can look by individual question or just a summary. And so it's very informative. For me, though, I like to use an extension called Flubaroo. And so let me show you how you would get that extension. You will go to this little button right here is Google Sheets, and it will put all of the students' answers in by student email. Now, I went ahead and copied this to another form so that I could show you without revealing the students' information. And on Sheets, you would go to Add-ons, Get Add-ons, and you would just search Flubaroo. And so I already have it, but you would click on it and it would install it. And these are Chrome extensions, and so they are kept up here in where the Chrome bar is. And if you see, I have quite a few. But when I'm utilizing Flubaroo, I do not have to come up here. I just have to go to add-ons right here. So I have my students' information. I'm going to use Flubaroo to grade the assessment. Now, in order for it to grade, it has to have a correct, it has to have a key. And so if you notice, let me get out of this. If you notice at the top here, I have also taken the quiz. And this has all the right answers. And so this is going to be the key. So go back to Flubaroo, grade assignment. I put skip grading on email address, name. You do have to have something that identifies the student, and you can hit skip grading on the rest. So hit continue. And I'm supposed to select the one that is the answer key, and so that will be mine. Select it. And it's grading it. So now it's going to have the results. It will show me by each question the percentage of the student's accuracy or mastery. A lot of times I like to take the question number and exchange it and put the TEK there. And then I can look at the TEK and see, like right here, this is concerning. These that are highlighted are very low percentages of what they have prior knowledge of. And so these are the things that I would want to really discuss and make sure that they understood in my teaching. So I use this to inform my teaching. Usually when we give tests, like a common assessment, if we give a paper one, I would use DMAC, and DMAC will do the same thing and break it down by TEKS. But this can do the same thing that DMAC does. And so I wanted to share that. So you have a couple of different options for how you want to grade it. The only way this would not really work, like we said before, is if you had to manually grade it because of maybe you had an answer where they needed to put it in their own words. And so it obviously couldn't automatic grade for you in that way. But then you also have, this data, and you can for each student, and you can see, their mastery level.